Hey, I'm Dana from Area 5, and we're glad you're tuning in today. And we hope your day is productive. We hope it's a good day for you, full of good people and good projects to do. We are talking about food today, and particularly we're talking about smoothies and fruit and vegetable drinks. It's so important for us as human beings to get vegetables and fruit into our normal diet. So many people I've talked to have come to the conclusion that the lethargic feeling that they have a lot and the tired feeling, the weariness, the lack of energy isn't because a lack of sunlight necessarily or a lack of activity, but oftentimes it's a lack of fruits and vegetables in their lives. Uh, Lots of meats, lots of potatoes, but lacking fruits and vegetables. And when they begin taking that in, almost in 2 or 3 days, they have a renewed sense of energy and vision and passion for life, and they can do so much more. So I encourage you that we focus on those things. As a reminder, when you eat foods that are processed, high foods with meats and potatoes, cooked foods, it can take up to 5 hours for that to digest. If you're eating raw fruits and vegetables, it can take up maybe to 15 to 30 minutes. If you juice something, it can take just minutes for that to get into your system and for you to have energy right away. So we're going to talk about juicing today. We're going to talk about how to concoct a recipe of great foods so that you can enjoy it for a meal, because this will be a true meal that you'll enjoy today. So first of all, if you look at the kind of blender you need, I happen to use a blender called Vitamix. There's all kinds of blenders you can use. Buy at Walmart, buy them online. I like Vitamix because, number one, it has a great motor in it. Wonderful motor. It has dials, and you can have different high volume, low volume variables. But what's best is this container here with this very high developed blade inside that really propels and chops up all the food. There's no need for any sort of container to collect the pulp. Everything that I will blend today for you is completely cut up. I put seeds in here. I'll put large carrots in here. I could put anything in here. I could put cereal in here. People can make soup out of this. People can make actual potatoes and potato soup out of this. It's really an interesting device. So I use Vitamix, and I would encourage you to get involved with that if you can. So what I start when I develop a smoothie is I start with a base of chopped ice, and if I can get this out of here, and that's how I start it. And I use it as just the base so that there's some cold texture to it. Today, I'm going to put in pears and little halo oranges. That's a nice little group of ingredients I'll put in. I'm going to put in some nice carrots today. You can see that we're going to have all kinds of ingredients, 10 to get today in total. It depends on what kind of vegetables you like. I know I like broccoli. I don't love it, so I'll put a little sprinkling of broccoli in this just because I know if I don't put it in here, I probably will not eat it. So that gets my broccoli. I also, I like salads, green salads, so I'll put a little bit of this in there, just kind of put a little flavor. You'll taste mostly the fruit in here, but I know I get some greens. Banana is also great. We have all the potassium in banana, so I'll put that in there. And then for me, I love blackberries, so I'll put a little of those in there. And then if you're going to make a smoothie, you put in some sort of a dairy product. If you don't want to have the smoothie, that's fine. You can put milk in there. You can put, in my case, I'm going to put some yogurt in there. So a little smoothie, a little texture. It's really great. And so there's my smoothie component. And then at the end, I like to just kind of put a little bit of liquid in there. In this case, I'm going to put some grape juice. And that will add a little bit of color. Will add a little bit of flavor. And then I'm ready to go. And when I brought all these things in to show you, I put them in packages. I cut and sliced. It took me less than 10 minutes to do all that. So you can see that in preparation for a meal, you'll put a lot more time into a meal than actually putting this together. So I put it on top. Obviously, I put the cap on top. And you can blend this. You can put it into a nice cup. You can add a baked potato to it. You can have a sandwich to it. But it has 10 ingredients readily available for you within minutes. So I put it on low volume. A little high volume now. Get all the seeds cut up. And voila, I have a great product. It's got a little texture to it. I'm making a cup for our executive director, Mr. Chuck Liddell, filming this right now. And give that to you, Chuck. I have a little cup for me. 10 ingredients, delicious foods, pure energy. You'll feel better about it. You'll feel better about life. You'll have all kinds of energy. And you will enjoy the satisfying taste of this. If you are somebody like me that likes sugars, I love sugar. I grew up with desserts in my family. So this is a great substitute for processed sugars, refined sugars. And 10 ingredients, great food. You'll enjoy it. Plenty of energy. I recommend this as part of your diet a few times a week, and you'll feel so much better about life and about your energy.